In this class, we'll discuss about the functions of development banks. Development banks provides long-term funds to the industrial sector. That we know that commercial banking system provides short-term and medium-term financing only, whereas the long-term financings are done by the category of banks known as development bank. This mainly provided to the industrial sectors. This development bank constitutes the backbone of Indian financial system and occupies an important place in the capital market and plays an important role in the capital market. Industrial financing today in India is largely created through the financial institutions set up by the government both at the national and regional level. These development banks act as the distributive agencies as they derive most of their funds from their sponsors. There was no organized capital market in the country. The development banks were developed or originated or established as a result of the following reason. There was no organized capital market in the country. The entrepreneurial talent was poor. The capital formation was very poor. And shyness of the capital, that is, it means that publics were reluctant to share market securities. They preferred conventional investment only. Inadequate fund to meet the requirements of the industrial sector and planned economic development to meet the socio-economic objectives. These are some of the important reasons for the establishment of development banks. Then the structure of development banks are given here. The structure include All India Development Bank and state level development banks, the SFCs. All India Development Banks include Industrial Finance Corporation of India, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, Icsa, Industrial Development Bank of India, Idbi, Unit Trust of India, Discount and Finance Houses of India, DFHI. This Export Import Bank of India, Industrial Investment Bank of India, IABI. These are some of the important All India Development Bank. That is Industrial Finance Corporation of India. It was established in 1948 and it was the first important development bank in India. It was established to give medium and long-term credit to the industrial enterprises in India. Then second one is the Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, ICICI. It was established in 1955 as a joint stock company and it was supported by the Government of India, World Bank, Commonwealth Development Finance Corporation and other foreign institutions. It provides term loans and take an active part in the underwriting of direct investment in the share. That is, they mainly provide the industrial term loans for the industrial sector. Then the third important industry development bank is the Industrial Development Bank of India, IDBI. It was established in 1964 as a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. It pioneered an integrated structure of financial institution in India. That is, it act as an apex institution and it act as an apex institution. It was delinked from RBI India 1976 and converted into a holding company. And that is in 1964, ITBI was established as a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. In 1976, it was delinked from the RBI and thereafter it was converted into a public holding company. This is an apex institution in the field of industrial finance. Then next important one is Unit Trust of India. It was established in 1964. It aims at popularizing the public holding of unit trust, mutual funds and indirect holding of securities by the publics. Then Discount and Finance House of India Limited, DFHI. It was set up by the RBI together with the public sector banks and financial institutions to deal with short-term assets in order to provide liquidity in the market. And the next important development bank is the Export Import Bank of India. It was established in January 1982 and it was a statutory corporation wholly owned by the central government. It grants direct loans in India and outside for the purpose of the export and imports. And they provide refinance facilities also for the export and import. This Export Import Bank or Exim Bank was established in 1982 and its main objective was to provide finance to the export import sector. Then another one is the Industrial Investment Bank of India. It was established in 1997. Formerly it is named as Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India and transformed into IIBI in 1997 and registered it as a limited company under the Companies Act 1956. It offers various financial products such as project finance, short duration, non-project asset-backed financing, working capital, and other short-term loans to the companies. Then another important development bank is NABARD. This is also very important. One of the important development bank is NABARD. It was set up in July 12, 1982. The year and the date is also important. That is July 12, 1982, under an Act of Parliament as a central or apex institution for financing agriculture and rural sector. The major objective of this NABARD was to finance agriculture and rural sector. It was classified as a development bank in 2001. It was established in July 12, 1982, and in 2001 it was classified as a development bank. Major objectives include provide financial assistance to medium and large scale industries, that is provision of financial assistance to medium and large industries, undertake promotional and developmental activities. Promotional and developmental activities is the second important function. Provide risk capital, venture capital, technology development finance is the third one. That is provide risk capital, venture capital, and technology development finance is the third important. And mobilize savings from the society through the sale of the units and channelize them into the corporate investment. This another, that is mobilization of saving. Then provide term finance to the industry in the form of loans, underwriting, direct subscription to shares, and etc. and guarantee, etc. are the other important functions. That is provide financial assistance to medium and large industries, undertake promotion and developmental activities, to provide risk capital, venture capital, technology development, mobilization of saving, provide term finance to the industry. These are some of the important functions of the NABARD. This is also important, these objectives and functions.